All right, so this is the third time I'm trying to record this because the first time I was severely blown out, and the second time my screen was all out of whack. I'm seeing a lot of people sharing memes, and it's mostly just virtue signaling. And anyone who sees it, they know that it's just virtue signaling. About how people don't have to answer the door to ICE. And one post was someone clipping the valve stem on a tire of a federal agent. Don't do this. You will go to federal prison. If you take an unlawful act against a federal agent, you absolutely will go to prison. It'll go to federal prison, federal pound me in the ass prison. That's where you'll be going. Don't do this. Also, your social media posts will be used against you, it's furthering the time that you get in federal pound me in the ass prison. These posts are stupid. These posts are virtue signaling, and you're virtue signaling on behalf of illegal immigrants who are violent. They are raping and killing people. Perfect example. In 2024, a man attacked two New York City police officers and then went on a shopping spree in Macy's. This person was arrested and let out because of bail reform. Cashless bail, which was the exact opposite of what it was supposed to be. The bail reform laws were supposed to be, well, if you commit a crime and you are arrested, but you have a lot of money, you can't just buy your way out of jail. That's what was sold to people. What ended up happening was everyone got out. It was cashless bail. You just got let out. Well, it emboldened a lot of people. This person is an illegal immigrant. They attacked two New York City police officers and then went on a fucking shopping spree at Macy's. By the way, shopping, I don't mean shopping. They didn't pay for their items. They stole them. The same fucking day. This is who the Trump administration and ICE agents are going after first. The violent criminals. They're not going after some border crosser who just wants to provide for his family and isn't breaking any laws or anything like that outside of crossing the border illegally. It is illegal to cross the border without going through the proper channels of the immigration policies. It is against the law. And now, because we don't have Biden and Harris in charge anymore, we have Trump. Your ass is going to get shipped on out. So, but this is what you guys are virtue signaling for. In 2024, in November of 2024. Actually, no, this wasn't in November. They're just talking about the election. 12 suspects were allegedly involved in an attack. 6 were arrested. 5 of those were released on bail, the cashless bail where they get charged and then let right back out, and 1 remained in jail. They attacked New York City police officers. New York City is always been very dangerous. I mean, most of the time, if you go to the city, like, you're fine. It's not like, you go there and it's, fucking Fight Club. Not saying that. But it's just, when you have a lot of people in a very small area, crime does raise. This is the people that, I mean, even Kathy Hochul said, get them all, send them back. You don't touch our police officers. You don't touch anybody. She's also been one of the ones that have allowing this to happen. People say that, oh, the violent crimes have gone down. No, the arrests and charges for violent crimes have gone down. The violent crimes have actually gone up. They've skyrocketed. How do we know this? There's footage of all of it. We know it's happening. They're putting agents down in the New York City subway. Like, you go down into the subway and you see armed officers with semi-automatic weapons down there now. Like, if it was so safe, why did they need to do that? ICE and Customs Enforcement agents arrested several undocumented individuals with criminal histories in Boston earlier this week, including alleged gang members and some wanted for violent crimes such as rapists and murderers. In order to have a safe town and a safe area to live in, you have to have laws and they have to be enforced. Otherwise, what you end up with is an area that's very, very unsafe. You end up with people that go into stores and they steal a bunch of shit and then the stores close down. Now, as we know, because of the California wildfires, that insurance companies aren't just going to keep insuring these stores. That's literally what's happening in California. Some of these stores they keep getting stolen from time and time and time again, and they try to just lock up some of the items, but they keep being stolen from. So insurance companies say, we're not insuring you anymore, and the stores have to close. Now, the reason why I'm bringing that up is a lot of people that are stupid will say, oh, well, those stores have insurance. You won't be able to keep getting insurance if this shit keeps happening. People were saying that during the Black Lives Matter riots, that people were burning down all these stores. And it was mostly people burning down stores in their own fucking city. People that they owned their own shop, right? It's not some like national chain or anything like that. It's a local mom and pop shop got burned down. Yeah, that was really good. Oh, well, they have insurance. Insurance isn't going to keep covering shit like this. So that's how you end up with your pharmacies moving out of the area. So now your friends and family can't get the vital medication that they need. You know, some people, they do have illnesses that they need constant medication for. That's how you end up losing that. If you keep robbing the grocery stores, that's how you end up in a food desert where you don't have fresh fruit and vegetables and groceries. That's how that happens. Oh, they've got insurance. Again, insurance ain't going to keep covering for this shit. The Trump administration has said its focus is on deporting undocumented immigrants who pose a public safety threat. ICE Boston arrested at least 8 criminals who were here in Massachusetts illegally, all charged with serious crimes from sexual assault to rape and murder. ICE also says some of those men were affiliated with FS-13. We're going to be targeting some extremely violent offenders today. We are targeting very violent threats to our community, another officer told a Fox reporter who took a ride along. This guy's been popping up in the news like crazy. He's a Haitian gang member. He's been charged with rape and murder. And when they arrested him, he said he ain't going back to Haiti. Fuck Trump, Biden forever. And also thank President Barack Obama. This is who you're virtue signaling for. The rapists and murderers. You're virtue signaling for the very towns that you live in to be unsafe. This is how President Trump got elected. This is how he took all the swing states and now has the executive branch, the House, and the Senate. This is how you get this. You campaigned harder for President Trump than the conservatives and Republicans did. And don't say you didn't, because your actions speak otherwise. It's not fascist to want a safe town to live in. It's not fascist to want groceries to be affordable. It's not fascist to not want people to come into your country illegally. 87% of women are sexually assaulted or flat out raped when they try to escape from one country and come into our country. 87% of them are sexually assaulted or raped. That is what you're virtue signaling for. We also know that a lot of these children that come across the border disappear. We don't know what happens to them. Trafficking minors? That's who you're virtue signaling for? Because that's what you're virtue signaling for. So, don't aid and abet. Don't share shit like that. Don't share shit saying, you gotta show the warrant under the door. No, they don't. They could just bust down your fucking door. And they will arrest you because you're halting their progress. And they can arrest you for that, by the way. They absolutely can. And if you end up getting arrested for aiding and abetting, and they go through your social media and they see shit like that, they will use that as evidence against you, prolonging your stay in federal pounding in the ass prison. Common sense really isn't that common. And it's shocking to see how many of you are posting shit like this because social media and the news told you that what was going down was bad. We're taking violent criminals off the streets. We're getting rid of them. We're sending them back home. We're sending them somewhere the fuck else. Get the fuck out of our country. Get the fuck away from us. If you want to live in a crime-infested fucking area, go move to one. I don't know what to tell you. Go move to Mexico with all the cartels and shit. Don't stay here. You wouldn't allow people to burn down your home, right? It doesn't matter their feelings. It doesn't matter what's on their mind when they're trying to burn down your home. You wouldn't allow someone to rape or kill a friend or family. You wouldn't care what they're thinking. You wouldn't care about the thoughts and feelings of the person raping your family member or your friend. You're not going to care. You're going to stop what's happening. And that's what we're doing. Doesn't make us fascist. Doesn't make us a bigot or racist or homophobe or genocide. No. It's called common fucking sense. And if you have a problem with it, stop being a pissy baby, grow up, and change your pissy diapers, pissy baby. Because that's what you are. You're a pissy baby. Oh, you're racist. Okay, whatever. Call me every name you want. It doesn't matter. We have common sense. We're getting rid of the people that don't belong here. Plain and simple. That's about all.